Hey guys, it is me, Scorpion Goddess with Tarot of the Week, and it is April 13th, so we're doing the 13th to the 20th, and it is the last week of Aries season also, and this is like a day, I don't even know what, of quarantine, so I'm going to burn some sage. This is for you guys watching. And this sage actually comes from my mini cleansing pouch. So if you're looking to burn sage right now and kill up to 94% of bacteria, I highly recommend purchasing sage, especially in a time like this. And that can be found on my Etsy store. And it comes with bundle of sage and a Palo Santo stick, and then it also comes with a selenite one. I don't have one right next to me, but it comes with one of those also in a pouch. So to look for your sign, you're gonna look in the comment section pinned below, and I always tell you guys to look for not just your sun sign, but watch for your rising and your moon also. Because sometimes your rising and your moon's going to resonate more with you for the week. Alright. So let's get to this tarot of the week. The 13th. To... where the hell did I put my cards? They're on my table. I got these ones, but I'm in my OG deck. So we're going to start with Aries. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Oh. She always do this. I'm always like, oh yeah, look at a stat. And then I'm like, oh, but wait. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Links are down below. And to set up one-on-one readings, you can do that through my Facebook in the services section. And I take payments on Zelle for one. And I do Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App also. And the links for donations as well to those paying platforms are also in the description down below, along with my Etsy store, Facebook, and Instagram. So yeah, with that being said, let me get my back. Okay, let's get to it. We're gonna use my OG deck, and then we're gonna clarify with the Rider deck if I feel like we really need to. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of readers, like every tarot reader anyways, like everybody has this deck. This is like the basic go-to deck. They're great. They're really easy to read. But my favorite is this one right here, which is the full, or the God and Moon deck. Honestly, I don't even know. I've had this forever. These cards are like so bent and like ripped, and you can tell I use them a lot if you really looked at them. But all right, we're going to start with Aries, Sun, Moon, and Aries Rising. So let's see what the week from the 13th to the 20th should be like for Aries this week. What is going on with Aries this week? What is going on with Aries this week? So we have the Star. Let's see. Why is the Star card here? I mean, this is really just talking about, it looks like Aries are like finding a sense of balance in their lives, but let's see, why is the Star here? Queen of Wands. So yeah, it's like you guys are you're looking for, you're owning your shit, you know, this week, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it's like you guys are owning your shit and you're finding like a very nice, happy balance, it seems like this week, and you're very like, this is who I am, and you know, really like just take it or leave it, and if you don't, that's okay, because you're like, you've come to a place this week, Aries, where it's like, if people take you for who you are, or if they don't, it doesn't phase you like emotionally. You're just like, okay, fine, that's not meant for me. That's why we have the Star card here. You're like set on your own thing. Page of Wands. Yeah, you guys are really like set on your own thing this week. And really just, it seems like, you know, you're venturing on into something new. Like, this week is like you guys are doing something new. And you really just like, if you like what I'm doing, good. If you don't, it doesn't really faze you at all. What exactly you're doing this week, I don't know. Let's try and find out, like, what is Aries doing this week? What is this new thing they're doing? Three of Wands. So I'm getting like so much fire energy for you guys. So it seems like there's an Aries that's moving, trying to move, looking into moving. Now this could be moving with, you could be like physically moving into a new place, or you could be moving to like a new job. Some kind of movement, some kind of thing is happening that's from afar. Or you're going to be doing some kind of like distance learning, picking up a new trait. I feel like this week too, Aries. So like if there's some type of like assignments, school stuff, learning stuff, there's just something new that you're taking on this week. But it's like it's going to be distant learning or moving to somewhere afar. So there's something that's going to be like the theme of the week. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising is like, if you accept me for who I am, cool. If you don't, I'm not even fazed by it. And you're starting and you're venturing out into something new, whether this is like purchasing a home, moving into somewhere, or you guys are just learning some type of new trait. There's some kind of new trait that's being learned. There's some kind of new trait that's being learned this week for Aries too. You guys are picking up something new. Let's pull out the Rider Tarot and see if we can clarify all the cards, even though I just put them back. I always do that. I move too quick. I'm always just like, okay, let's go. And then I'm like, but I didn't finish what I was doing. Why am I like that? I don't know. Alright, we're going to use the Rider Tarot and we're going to clarify everything that's going on with Aries for this week. Alright. 5 cards came out, and I know you guys know me. When do I ever pull out 5 cards? If it's like 2, 3, I'm like, maybe. So, this is what came out. We have Page of Cups. So we got 2 pages. That right there is like something new is being started. You're venturing out into something new, foreign land, something you haven't done before. You're excited about it. You're passionate about it. This could even be some kind of new type of like love that you're being found. Not a romantic love, but more of like a new trait that you're like, wow, I really like this. Like, I'm very passionate. I really love this new thing that like I just got into that you're going to be learning about this week. And then what else do we have? 7 of Swords. So yeah, that goes back again to when I had the Star card, which was like mentally finding a balance, and like the Queen of Wands just saying like, if you like it, fine. If you don't, whatever. So this is you. You guys are definitely leaving behind that stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. That's what's going on. Aries is like, all right. And this is like a mental thing. Like, you're making more mental space for yourself this week. So whatever was going on that was stressing you out, you've gone to this place where it's like, all right, I'm leaving this behind. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, it's not even like you have to force it to like, to make yourself believe it. Now you believe it and you're like, okay, it's time to go to the next thing, and you're okay with it. You're going to leave some stuff, some people behind, whatever. And it's not phasing you. You're ready. Like, you're mentally ready to do this. Move on to the next step. Then we get the 3 of Wands again. So yeah, there's definitely, like, you guys are definitely doing something from afar. Learning stuff virtually, overseas, whatever it is. There's a new trait that you're picking up. And it's something you really like because it really challenges you guys. Like, you're like, comfortable with, like, this is something new, it's exciting, it's from afar, something you haven't done before, and it challenges you in a way where you're very, like, satisfied. This new thing that you're excited about. And it's going to be coming in, like, you're going to be having, like, a lot of downloads happening at such a rapid pace with this new thing that's happening. And then we have the Hermit, too. This is talking about, like, everything that's really, like, going on with you this week is kind of, like, you try not to get overwhelmed with like this new thing that's happening, and keep mind of like, you're the one that's in charge. And if you do get to a point where you do kind of feel like overwhelmed, just remember that like you are in charge, and you can like put a pause and put a hold of what's going on to calm yourself from within. That's what's going on with Aries this week. So it's some pretty good stuff. All right, going on to Taurus. This is for Taurus. Sun, moon, and rising. I'm a Taurus rising. Let's see what's going on with Taurus for this week of the 13th to the 20th. What's going on with Taurus this week? So the 9 of Wands. Taurus, it seems like this week you're really kind of like, you're watching people, what they're doing. You're paying attention to like, oh my gosh. You're paying attention to whatever's going on around you. You're paying attention. You're paying attention to this. There's a person you're really paying attention to. And you're keeping your eye on this person this week. This person stresses you the hell out. Whoever this is. You're keeping an eye on this person, and they stress you the hell out. And this is something that's like been ongoing. It seems like something ongoing. Maybe the 7 of Pentacles. Maybe this has to do with something when it comes to work. I feel like there's somebody at your job, work, that's been stressing you out. We have the reverse Queen of Pentacles. Maybe whatever this person is doing, Taurus, is like stressing you out, and it's like you feel you're not in charge. That's why the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You don't feel like you're in charge of your own money. Maybe this is somebody that's like works over you, above you. Could be like a boss or like the owner or something like that. But it's like they've been stressing you out for a long time, and you're really watching them. It seems like this week, Taurus. You're paying attention to them, and you're paying attention not only to them, but the money that's coming in from this job. And you feel like this week you don't have the money that you need, and it seems like you're not in charge of your finances. It's like this person is like, they're playing games with you. That's what I'm getting. Or maybe they're not playing games with you, but you feel like they're playing games with you from what you observe, and that's how you're like pertaining it. Now whether this person's actually, oh my god, my nose is so itchy, whether this person's actually playing games with you or not, I mean, this is a Taurus reading, so I'm not going to pick that up. But if you know who I'm talking about, whether this is a boss or whatever it is, listen for their sign too, because then that can give you some kind of perspective on like, is this person playing me or not for this week. So whatever their sun sign is, if you know what it is, listen to whatever it is on this video. Remember the timestamps are pinned below. But you just feel like they're playing games with you this week, and they're stressing you out. And this has been an ongoing thing. I want to clarify with the Rider deck. Ooh, it's upside down. Let's clarify with the Rider deck. For Taurus this week. Clarify for Taurus. Yep. Ace of Pentacles and the Star. So it's weird that we got those cards reversed, but now we have the Ace of Pentacles upright with the Star. So this is like, you're putting a lot of like mental like energy into like, maybe you're coming up with some new ideas. This person's stressing you out so much, so it's like you're trying to like reinvent, like you're watching, you're observing them, so you're coming up with like, okay, if this is how you want to be, then let me come up with something to kind of not play games with them, but kind of get even with them so you can be in charge of your own money. Because that's why we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is like you turning this into like, Star saying, okay, let me get some mental clarity on this. Let me figure out what's going on. Let me think outside of the box. How can I handle the situation with this person and kind of play their game, but be 2 steps ahead of them and have it go my way and turn this into like, then I can be in charge of my own money. That's where you're at this week. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's do Gemini. My phone's been acting up the last couple of days. I don't know why. Maybe I have to like update it or something. Whoever updates their phone when they need to, not me. All right, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini this week? Let's see. It's Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. What should we expect for Gemini this week from the 13th to the 20th? 7 of Cups. You thinking about a relationship? Seems like a relationship that didn't work out, or you want to have work out. Something that's kind of in the ups right now, Gemini. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Yeah. You guys have... Love is on the mind. Love is on the mind. Big time for Gemini this week. Big time. So there's two different stories. One of them is you guys are trying to rekindle something that just didn't work out. That's why the Seven of Cups. Some didn't work out, and you're fantasizing about trying to fix whatever it was that happened. And it's like you have this very tight bond with this person. A very strong emotional connection with this person. And you want to mend whatever happened between you and this other person. Another one is, if you're in a relationship, you're trying to spark up your romantic life and your sex life this week, and you're getting very creative. Very creative. So, I mean, Gemini is like, love is on the mind, romance is very strong, and creativity when it comes to your romantic life. So if you had a falling out, or you're single, or something didn't work out with somebody, or you were in a fight, it's like, Gemini, you're like, how can I fix this? And you're getting really creative, and you're thinking outside of the box. You're getting very, very creative. And it's like, this person, you have a very strong bond with them. Now, if you're not single and you're married or in a relationship or whatever, and you're with someone, then you're thinking, how can I get creative? Do some new things with them. Get creative, but also, like, you guys, this is like a high sex week this week for Geminis too. So let's clarify. Let's clarify for Gemini. All this cups. Cups is just like so much emotions, love, creativity. Alright, let's clarify for Gemini with what's going on. Chariot. Oh my god. More water energy. Yeah, you're trying to take action with it. You are definitely making moves. You're definitely making moves when it comes to your romantic life. Big time. Like, that's just what's happening. You're trying to find balance with your love life. You're getting very creative and you're thinking outside of the box. And you're feeling confident about this. These moves you're making, you feel so confident about it. So if you're in the outs with somebody, you feel confident about trying to step it up and make this move with this person. Whoever it was that you had a falling out with, or things just, whatever the situation was, didn't work out. You're taking charge this week. And you're feeling confident. You're like, yep. Listen, baby. We're gonna smooth things over and whatever. You guys are playing it smooth too this week. You are. And like I said, if you're in a relationship or whatever it is, then you're taking charge this week romantically, and you're gonna be having a lot of fun with your partner this week. That's what I'm getting for the Geminis. So really, really good week for Geminis this week. My husband's a Gemini, so that's good for him. That's why this death card came out. This will be a good week for me, Scorpio. That had nothing to do with this reading. Alright, moving on to Cancer. What's going on with Cancer this week? What is going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for this week, from the 13th to the 20th. Ooh, just came right out. Two of Cups reversed. So, it seems like the Cancer this week, things are kind of like not so good when it comes to your marriage. Like, your guys' communication is just not, you're not seeing eye to eye with the person that you typically would. Your go-to person. You guys just bumping heads, not seeing eye to eye. They're not really understanding you. But another thing too is like Cancer, Two of Cups rules Cancer, and you guys are the most receptive. And it's like, Cancer, are you the issue? Are you not being as receptive as Cancer's this week? Are you not being receptive? Are you not taking in this person's, issues, or is it the other way around? Why is the Two of Cups reversed here for Cancer this week? 10 of Wands, yeah. It's like this week, you guys feel so overwhelmed in your relationships. I'm getting like a strong love reading, which is funny because I haven't gotten like a love reading for Cancer since I started doing Tarot of the Week. It's always been about work. Now we want to talk about love. That's the messages I'm getting right now. This has to do with romantically for you guys. And you feel really overwhelmed in your relationship, this person you've been dealing with, and it's like they're not hearing you out. But maybe the thing is like you're so overwhelmed that like you feel like you're a burden to this person. That's another thing I'm getting too, Cancer. You feel like you're a burden to this person. What else is going on with Cancer this week? What else is going on with Cancer? Ooh, what was that? Four of Pentacles. You are holding on tight to what you have right now. You are holding on tight to what you have right now. And I think we actually got Four of Pentacles last week for you guys. But now this week, it's not talking about money. This is more of like your relationship and your love life that I'm getting for you guys. It's like you feel overwhelmed. You're not connecting with this person. And it's like, I feel like you may feel like you're a burden. So it's like you're holding on to your emotions. Like you don't want to share. You feel like you can't share with this person. Like you have to keep it into yourself. Because you don't feel heard. You don't feel respected. You don't feel loved. You don't. There's a very heavy feeling that I'm getting of like not being heard. You feel extremely misunderstood, and you feel like everything's on you, where you can't even open up to the person that you're supposed to be able to open up to. They don't hear you, and that's how you feel. You feel like they don't hear you. No matter what you do. Wow. Let's clarify. Let's clarify for Cancer. What's some advice so we can give Cancer? That's sad. I can feel that. That's depressing. It's a very depressing week for Cancer. You guys have been dealing with this, and this is something that's been going on. That's why you've been so focused in putting your effort into your work. Because your love life has been so shitty this whole time. World, it's like your whole world's changed. You had this thing with this person and divorce. Divorce is on the mind. Divorce is on the mind. It's like you feel like you have to make the call with this person. They were everything to you, and now it's like you feel like I have to make this call. I either have to end this with this person. You're gonna that's gonna be weighing on your mind. I have to end this with this person. What's my next step gonna be? Wow. What's some advice though? What is some advice we can give Cancers? I need advice. That was not advice. I need advice for Cancer. Queen of Cups. Nurture yourself. Cancers are all about nurture. Queen of Cups. She wants you to focus on you and the love that you have for yourself. Focus on nurturing yourself. Focus on nurturing your children. Focus on nurturing your home. Focus on loving yourself. That's the advice for this week, Cancer. Focus on loving you. Making room for you. Making it about you, not the other person. And don't make it what they're not giving you. Make it about what you're not giving yourself and what you can't give yourself. That's the advice for Cancer. Alright, let's move on to Leo. What's going on with Leo this week? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is going on with Leo this week? Leo. What's going on with Leo? Six of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy going on with Leo this week, where it's you guys feel like things are not really working in your favor. Things are kind of feeling like toxic's a word, but it's not really the word I want to use for you guys. I'm burning some Palo Santo after that Cancer reading. That was heavy. But what I'm getting for Leos is like, you guys this week, you're kind of in a mental space right now where it's like you're trying to move to the next step, and you feel like things aren't really that positive right now for you. I don't know if this is because you're around somebody this week, or just being alone, or you're not around enough people, or you're not getting enough attention, you're not getting enough praise. I don't know, but there's something going on with Leo this week where it's like there's some kind of negative mental field that's like kind of, I don't want to say blocking you, but you're trying to get pushed through whatever that is. I keep doing this because my nose right here gets really itchy because I have eczema. And I hate that I'm always like, scratching my nose, because if I wouldn't be able to watch myself. I wouldn't. If I was like, oh yeah, let me watch, I couldn't watch me, because I'd get so irritated if I could keep doing that. I mean, Jesus Christ, do something with your fucking face. So, if that's what you're thinking, I can't help it. I got, what's the proper term? Dermatitis? Whatever. Alright, anyways, going back to Leo. What else is going on with Leo for this week? What else is going on with Leo this week? What else is going on with Leo? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe this has to do with like, there's some clouded mental stuff going on with you right now, and I feel like maybe this has to do with more of like a financial decision that's kind of weighing on your mind. You're not really sure what's the right decision to make right now. I think this is more of a financial thing that's going on with Leo. Some kind of financial decision that needs to be made that's weighing on your head, and you're like, you're trying to figure out what the right move is to make. That's the story I'm getting. Yeah, some kind of financial decision, and it's like, this is you're the one that's in charge of this decision too. You're the one that's in charge of this decision, because this is something that, like, I feel like a lot of Leos, I'm picking up as like something you created, something you're doing, you did something new. I don't know if some Leos like moved. I feel like some Leos moved too, because we have the Six of Swords and there's a lot of movement going on. Maybe some Leos moved back home, and I'm getting a few stories right now. One is the first one I said. The other is some Leos moved back home and they're dealing with like maybe something with like their mother. So they move back in with their mother. And there's some kind of like, this is something new also going on. I don't know, I feel like some Leos move back home. And then like move back home with their parents. But another thing is too that there's some kind of like financial crisis going on right now that you're trying to figure out. And this is like something new. Like I feel like some Leos like started something new, or they have their own business and it's relatively new, like within the last 2 years. And with everything going on with the coronavirus, it's like you keep having to come up with like new ideas with how to run your business, and like you're trying to figure out, how can I do this now? Like it's like you're in this like mental like, how can I push through this? Not that you're stuck, but it's something you're trying to figure out. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Let's clarify for Leo. Yeah, I got two different stories for you guys. Alright, let's clarify what's going on with Leo for this week. Let's clarify. Knight of Swords, yeah. You guys are definitely like taking action towards something. I think I think Leo's definitely, there's Leo's, some Leo moved. There's a bunch of Leos that moved. That's what I'm getting this week. You guys are moving this week. Or another thing is clarifying that, yeah, there's movement and there's some kind of message that you're waiting on is going to come to you. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. This financial decision that's like weighing on your mind. You need to take the action towards it, and, you know, it's coming in. It's going to come in. It's going to come in at like a rapid pace, whatever this money financial thing is that's going on. You just need to talk to the right person, or the right person's going to reach out to you this week. Either you're going to reach out to the right person, and that's how you're going to get your money flowing in, or this person's going to reach out to you this week. So either way, that's what's going on with Leo this week when it comes to your money coming in. But I'm definitely getting big time with, like, this is like a business that you own, or something you created, like, that's relatively new within, like, the last 2 years. That's what I have going on this week for Leo. So, yeah. All right, moving on to Virgo. We are now halfway through the reading. What is going on with Virgo this week? Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? Sun, moon, rising for the week 13th to the 20th. What's going on with Virgo? Moon cards here. Moon. Look at that. Ruled by Pisces, you guys' polarity. Some kind of, a lot of dreaming going on this week. Maybe you guys are sleeping more than you typically do this week, and you're having more vivid dreams than you normally do. Virgos are dreaming more this week. Yeah, Virgos are dreaming more this week. Definitely. You're picking up more on your intuition this week, Virgo, and you're really using that. Virgo's like picking up this week, definitely. Like, there's a message that's coming through, a dream, and you need to utilize that into some kind of creative project that, like, you've been working on. I feel like Virgo's been doing some kind of art project or some kind of creative project they've been working on since everything's been going on. And this week is saying, like, your dream or your dreams that you're having this week are very vivid, and they're going to push you. They're going to push you this week. You're getting creative this week. Definitely. It's going to be a good creative week. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. This is definitely some kind of creative project that you have, and you're putting money into it.
Can I have water?
Yeah. Babe, can you get Miley some water?
Yes, water. Sit.
Yeah. Can you get him? I don't think there's actually any more in there. Go, Daddy. He's going to get you some more in your cup.
There's not any. Try some.
There's no more in there. Yeah, I feel like there's a creative project that Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys have been, like, working on, and I think this is, like, something that you're, like, excited about, and this is bringing in money. Like, you're gonna see something spark from it, whatever this is this week. So pay attention to your dreams this week, Virgo. I'm getting that big time. Pay attention to your dreams and your creative, like, juices flowing, and put that, like, your dreams are gonna be, like, pushing your imagination to being put into this creative project, and it's gonna, like, bring in some revenue. I'm definitely getting that big time, like, big revenue. God, I keep touching my freaking nose. Oh, I need to put on some hydrocortisone. All right, let's clarify with Virgo. Let's clarify with Virgo. That came out quick. Yes. This is definitely a great week. Definitely. And you're being affected. Like, your creative stuff is coming from your home and your family. Getting that big time. Your creative stuff that you're getting this week is going to be really highly influenced from your home and your family. Your family is going to be influencing you big time. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, definitely. They're like your biggest influence right now, and you're using them. And they're like, you're getting ideas from them. This is, spend a lot of time with your family. You're gonna get a lot of ideas and creativity from them, along with your dreams, like I said, and using that. And, like, there's gonna be revenue created from this. This gonna be like a fun project for you. You're excited about this. It's not even gonna feel like work. Like, you're just gonna, these things are just gonna naturally happen. This is a really good week for Virgo. All right, moving on to Libra. Woo! What's what's going on with Libra this week? What's going on with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, the week 13th to 20th. What's going on with Libra this week? Libra. 10 of Cups. Ooh. Ooh. A lot of love. A lot of creativity. Strong bonds this week, whether it's like in the home, your romance, like family, wanting to make babies. It's on the mind big time. Libra this week. Ooh. Yes, you guys are definitely trying to make moves. You're trying to make moves with like expanding your family. Libra is trying to make moves expanding their family. Yep. Trying to make moves expanding your family and putting that idea like you're trying to plant the seed in your partner. You're trying to plant the seed in your partner that you want to expand your family or take the next step romantically. That's what's going on with Libra this week. You are trying to plant the seed into your partner's head about either having a baby, having another baby, getting married, engaged, taking the next step, boyfriend, girlfriend. You're trying to elevate when it comes to your romantic and your family life. That is on the mind for Libra. Yes, on the mind. Very much so on the mind. And you're the one that's delivering these messages. Like, you're the one that's like, listen, I want to do this. Like, you're bringing the attention to them. They're not bringing the attention to you. You're bringing it to them. Let's clarify for Libra. Let's clarify for Libra. Yeah, Temperance. Temperance, definitely. Like, you're coming, like, peace of mind. You've really meditated on this, or you're going to be meditating on this a lot this week and coming at peace with, like, this is what I want to do. And, yeah. Being at peace. Being at peace. And you're ready for a new change. You're ready to go on to the next step. That's what I'm getting, big time. Ready for a change, ready to get to the next step with this person that you're with. Or you're trying to be with this person, somebody. But Libra's making that step. Another good week. All right, now let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, like myself, Scorpio Sun. What's going on with Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising for this week from the 13th to the 20th? Jesus Christ. Whole lot of stuff just came out. Ugh. So we have the Hierophant. So we got the Hierophant, and then we also got the Wheel of Fortune, Devil card, Four of Wands. So let's start with the Hierophant. This is basically like the opposite of this is like God. The devil is like the devil. But anyways, we'll get into that. So the Hierophant is like, this week is like you guys kind of feel like you lost yourselves, right? But now this week is like you're gathering yourself back together again. Scorpio's really gathering like their self and putting in more work when it comes to like fixing your home. Your spirit has been kind of off lately, and this week is all about gaining that confidence back that Scorpio feel like they've been lacking, and really finding like the fact that you're in charge of yourself. And Scorpio's been second guessing themselves, and this week is like getting back on the grind and like kind of fell off the wagon, and now it's like, no, I know who I am. My spirit knows who I am. And you're really redefining yourself this week, Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is saying there's cycles. That cycle of not you feeling kind of lost past couple weeks, past week, past days, whatever. And it's like these things come in cycles, and you're going back into the, okay, I know who I am. And that confidence is coming back. And we have the Devil card saying like you're going into the next step, right? Like of transforming in a way. But there's still some like negative ties that are kind of holding you back. Maybe there's people in your ear, or maybe it's yourself. You know, Scorpio can be the biggest critic, and it's like, this week you're going to be kind of still criticizing yourself. It's not going to be at a full effect of all done and gone, but you're definitely getting back into that more confidence. But you're kind of like, you're your biggest critic, Scorpio. You're your biggest critic. And when you start feeling like you start criticizing yourself, listen to your family, listen to your friends, because they're the ones that are putting that good stuff in your ear. You need to listen to them. Because sometimes, like, you really second guess yourself, Scorpio. Not even second guess yourself. You just really, like, you just self-sabotage like crazy. And your family and your friends are, like, in your ear, like, you're so much better. Like, why are you saying these things about yourself, Scorpio? You don't need to do that. So that's what's going on with Scorpio this week. Stepping into more of that higher spirit, like, I know who I am. I kind of doubted myself, but you're still kind of self-sabotaging, but you're knowing that you do this, there is a cycle, and listen to your family and friends. But let's clarify for Scorpio for this week. Clarify for Scorpio. Ooh, snap. Yeah, these two. So, Knight of Swords, it's that mental stuff. You're going to get that message. Maybe this is that message for you, Scorpio, this week is like, hello, you're in charge. Stop self-sabotaging. We get the Lovers card. This isn't really romantic. This is more, I'm getting more of like a mental thing. Like, of like getting these ideas and like coming to like that duality within yourself. Like, okay, I need to stop self-sabotaging. Coming to that like place of balance and like figuring out, okay, why do I do this? I need to stop doing that. I know I have confidence in myself. I was kind of off, and like the love is kind of talking about you're rediscovering, like with the Knight of Swords, getting those mental downloads coming in, like you were so off. You don't need to be off because you're so on. Why are you second guessing yourself? Like that mental clouded stuff that's been going on is like going away, basically. That's what's going on with Scorpio this week. So you're gonna have some like epiphanies mentally this week. And so I feel like this can be a good week for Scorpios, and they really need this. Alright, moving on to Sagittarius. This is for Sag Sun, Moon, Rising. I am a Sag Moon. So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. For this week of the 13th to the 20th. What's going on with Sagittarius? What's going on with Sagittarius? Aha! King of Swords. King of Swords. There's a lot of mental clarity going on this week for you guys. A lot of mental clarity. Definitely. Mental clarity, being in charge, and like you're owning yourself this week. Like you know, lately you've been kind of like the toxic one, like I was talking about like 2 weeks ago, and this week it's like you're owning it. You know this. And Knight of Wands. And it's like you got this mental clarity now, like you're aware of what you've done, and now you're like, okay, let's take that loss and turn it into a win. Let's turn this loss into like this toxic thing, this toxic behavior into a gain. I know what I've done, and you know, I've washed my hands with it. Now let's use this Knight of Wands and let's create something from this. Let's make something happen out of this. Let's make something new. So there's definitely some like projects that you guys are working on. Maybe a message is going to come through with something that you're passionate about. I'm getting a passion. Whatever you're passionate about, Sagittarius, you're getting a message this week, or you're doing something that's like going to wow some people. What else is going on with Sagittarius? Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Too many cards. What else is going on with Sagittarius? Yeah. So we have the blah 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 and the other blah blah blah. The Hanged Man and the Temperance card. So this is more of like finding peace with like not knowing. And you guys are okay with that. Like you're okay with not knowing what the next thing that's happening is. You're okay with not knowing. And you're coming at peace with that. So maybe what's been going on in the past is like you've been being like, I need to know the next step. Which isn't really big Sag energy, but I feel like in a mental state, like Sagittarius has been like, I need to know what's actually going on. You've been kind of confused, and now you're coming to this place of like, I mean, the Temperance card is own like rules, Sagittarius rules the Temperance card, which is like being a peace of mind. So it's like you're really implementing that into the unknown, not knowing, and using that to actually like drive you this week, Sagittarius. You're using that like unknown territory, unknown, not knowing energy, and putting that into something that like you can use and wow people with. And maybe you're even using that to like teach others around you too. You're using that energy to be like, hey, it's okay that you don't know what's going on next. All you're in is the now, and you can only live into now, you know? I feel like you're going to be like helping people around you also that maybe you've been like stressing out or whatever. You're going to be like, I get it. I've been there. Try and tap into this. So I feel like you're going to be also like helping and guiding people that are around you too this week, big time. All right, let's clarify for Sagittarius. Okay. Magician, yeah. So definitely like you're creating something that you've been passionate about, and you're just, like I said, with like the King of Swords and the Knight of Staffs, this is really clarifying over that. Like, you're using your own energy, and you're making magic. Definitely, like, you're making magic big time this week, Sagittarius. You're very, like, you get really creative this week, and people are going to be, like, wowed by you. Definitely. People are paying attention to you. They got their eyes on you, and you're going to be really impressing a lot of people this week, Sagittarius. So another good reading. All right, what's going on with Capricorn? Oh my God, my freaking nose. It's crazy. I feel like next time before I do a video, I'm just going to put on cortisone like all over my fucking face. What's going on with Capricorn? Capricorn Sun, Rising Moon. Let's see. For this week, the 13th to 20th, what's going on with Capricorn this week? Capricorn. 8 of Swords. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of mental, like, being very clouded, and like you're just like so like stuff is happening too fast around you, and you're just like, I don't even know what to do. That's how you feel mentally. But another thing with the 8 of Swords is like, yeah, you feel mentally like overwhelmed, and you're just like, I don't even know what to do. I like this too stressed out. The thing is like, see the swords are sitting all around her. They're not stabbing her. They're not going into her. All she needs to do is put her arms down and figure it out. I feel like a Capricorn is like, all you gotta do is just take your blinders off and figure it out. It's not as overwhelming as you're making it out to be. I feel like this is more of a mental thing, and if you kind of just take a step back and realize like, okay, every problem has a solution, and it's like you're feeling like every solution has a problem. That's what this is saying. Every solution has a problem, and it's like, no, every problem has a solution. Now let's figure it out. That's what the 8 of Swords is saying. What else is going on with Capricorn this week? King of Staffs, yeah. Every solution has a problem, right? Maybe you're dealing with, no, I don't even want to say maybe you're dealing with something, but every solution has a problem, and in the middle of the week, I feel like you're going to be like, okay, time to reset, time to take charge. I'm in charge, and now I can make these decisions and, you know, own up to whatever it is and make these decisions. That's what the King of Swords King of Wands is talking about. So I feel like midweek is when you guys are going to have that kind of like peak of like, okay, I was overwhelmed, but now let's address the situation and take care of it because I'm in charge. That's what I'm getting with the King of Wands. Let's pull one more card. Jeez, 8 of Cups. I tried to grab it and it flew out. Alright. So, 8 of Cups, once again. You guys feel overwhelmed. You feel hopeless. You feel like this is going nowhere. But it's like 8 of Cups is also saying it has one cup that's sitting upright. Everything is knocked down around it, right? But you have that one cup that faces upright. You gotta keep hope. Stop being so pessimistic. Jeez. That's what I'm getting big time. Like Capricorns, I already know Capricorns are pessimistic. And like, you're ruled by Saturn, which is like comic stuff. And being pretty pessimistic and all that. But I feel like it's like you guys, really need to focus on what can be solved and things that can be made out of this, instead of just being so glum and like everything sucks, because it doesn't actually suck. It's just you're the one making it seem like it does, and it doesn't. And you really, like, please listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't suck as much as you're making it out to be. Listen, tarot doesn't lie, energy doesn't lie. Yes, they say this is the direction you're heading in, yada, 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 but you're in charge initially. And with this being as a guide of like, okay, this is what's happening, I feel this going on, you're in charge. You can make the decisions. Whether you're, you can't be in charge of things around you, but you can be in charge of how you take it on. And this is saying, you stop. It's not as bad as you're making it out to be. You can turn this into something good. Stop being so pessimistic and just stop being so negative about it, because it doesn't need to be negative. That's something that you gotta work on, like, this week. That's what this is talking about. Let's clarify Capricorn this week. Let's clarify for the Capricorn. Jeez, justice. Yeah, see? Karma. Justice being served. Justice is being served this week. There's a sense of balance happening. And it's like the justice that's being served is based off of your actions. And what I really want to say is, like, implement the law of attraction. What you put out is what you get. Your thoughts become your reality. The emotion and intention you put behind your thoughts become your physical reality. So whatever's happening around you, I'm not saying you can't be like, oh my God, this sucks, but I'm saying don't dwell in it. And it seems like Capricorn, that's going to be your Achilles heel this week, is dwelling in the bullshit. Feel the bullshit. Figure out the problem. Figure out how you can address the situation and take care of it and go on from there. Things aren't as hopeless as you may feel like they are. And I really want you to remember, they're not as big of a deal. Like, there's a solution to what's going on, and you're in charge of finding that solution, and you can find it. I really want you guys to remember that for this week. All right, moving on to, oh my God, scratching my nose again. Moving on to Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Woo. Okay. What's going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week 13th to 20th? What's going on with Aquarius? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups. So you guys feel like hurt, hopeless. Things aren't really working out for you this week. I feel like this is more of a romantic problem. Romance, marriage issues, marital issues. You've been observing your partner. You've been watching them. And you don't like how they have been making you feel. You don't like how they've been making you feel at all. Let's see, what else is going on with Aquarius this week? Oh my God. You feel so mentally overwhelmed. You're having some serious issues in your romantic life. I'm having some serious issues with my freaking nose right now. Oh my God. I wish I could freaking edit this out. I don't have an editing thing on my phone, and honestly, I hate editing. I'll talk about that after. Let's stick to Aquarius. No. I've done a lot of video production stuff since I was like really young. So I know how to direct and produce. Oh no, not really produce, but I've done a lot of directing. I have produced a couple films, like low-key stuff, and I've done editing. I've done acting. I hate editing so much. Oh my God. I've taken like classes on doing film editing with like using Final Cut Pro. I've done iMovie. I mean, everybody knows how to do iMovie. It's so easy. But like, oh my God. After I did Final Cut Pro editing, I was like, I'm never fucking editing ever again in my entire life, because it's the worst thing in the world. So that's why my videos come out like this, because I despise editing videos. Oh my God. All right. But back to Aquarius. You guys feel so overwhelmed. Your romantic life sucks. big time this week. And, like, you don't like what you see from your partner. And they stress you the hell out. And you feel so misunderstood. Like, big time. Big time, Aquarius. Oof. Let's see what else is going on with Aquarius. Can we pull one more card for the Aquariuses for this week? Yeah. I'm getting the Hermit. So, like, this is really talking about your love life sucks. Your romantic life sucks. There's no lying about that because it really does. And the Hermit's saying, like, everything may suck around you, but there is still that glimpse of light, and that glimpse of light needs to be found from within. And once you find it from within, you'll make everything on the outside shine. That's what that's saying. So maybe some meditating, some deep soul searching is really being required of you guys this week. Let's clarify with the Rider deck for Aquarius this week. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Wow. Again. I think it's time to move on to something else. I think, like, if you've been having divorce on your mind, it's the right move to do. That's what I'm getting. But I'm not going to give any financial advice. I don't do financial advice. But I'm getting, like, if you're thinking of leaving this person, or, you know, it's time. It's time to cut ties because you're not going to get what you're looking for from them anymore. It's just not going to happen. And you've had enough of it. You've had enough of it. All right, moving on to Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week of the 13th to the 20th? What's going on with Pisces? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Rapid pace. Things are happening at a rapid pace. Does it work? I don't know. What is it? What is going on with Pisces this week? Why is the 8 of Swords, or, why is the 8 of Wands here for Pisces? Why is the 8 of Wands here for Pisces? 5 of Wands. Yeah, you feel like big time defense mode. You feel like people are coming at you this week and you gotta defend yourself, your honor, your home, your life, your relationship, your everything. You feel like you have a guard up because you feel like everyone this week is just coming at you, Pisces. You feel attacked, you feel overwhelmed, and you are on the defense this week. Why is this happening? What is going on with Pisces? Why do we have the 8 of Wands? Why do we have the 8 of Wands and 5 of Wands here for Pisces? 8 of Cups. Oh my God. You feel like your partner, your love life, you feel like you have to defend everything that you do, Pisces, this week. You feel like it's like you constantly feel like you gotta walk on eggshells with this person. And it's like they're coming at you and it's like, hello, why are you not listening to what I'm saying? Like, I have to keep defending myself to you. Why do I have to keep doing that? That's what's going on with Pisces this week. You have to keep defending yourself to your partner. Why? Tower. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is not looking good for Pisces romantically. It seems like you guys have not the best relationship with this person right now. They're not seeing you for, like, you have a major change happening right now. There's something big happening this week in a relationship, and it's not going to be pretty, Pisces. That's what I'm getting. Let's clarify. Why does Pisces feel so defensive with their relationship and their partner? 4 of Cups. You're trying to fix the problem, Pisces. You're trying to fix the problem with your person, the person that you're dealing with. You're trying to fix the problem and trying to figure out, you're trying to implement, like, new ways of fixing what's going on with them. And you're trying to help them because you feel like you're not the problem You feel like they're the problem because they have some kind of toxic issue, something negative about them. Maybe it's somebody in their ear, somebody's putting these ideas in their head, or something like that. But you're Pisces, so you're trying to figure out, how can I help you? How can I fix you? Even though shit kind of hit the fan, you're like, okay, let me help this person because it's not really their fault that they're feeling this way. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Let me pull one more card to clarify for Pisces. One more card to clarify for what's going on with them. Ace of Cups, yeah. You're trying to fix a problem. You know you can fix a problem with this person. You're trying to create something like you feel like you have to be on the defense this week, but you feel like you're on the defense defending your relationship, or you're defending yourself to the person you're in a relationship with, but you know that they're not the problem, or you feel as if they're not the problem. The problem is a toxic behavior pattern that they have, and you're trying to resolve that by creating and implementing new healthy patterns for this person that you're dealing with. That's what I think is going on with Pisces this week. Huh. Okay, well, let's do a collective reading, and then we'll end that. All right, let's do, what is the collective? What is a message we can all take away as a collective for this week? Aries through Pisces. Got the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Actually, I don't know if this came out like upright or upside down. So we're not going to listen to that because I honestly wasn't like paying too much attention about how it came out. I think it came out reversed, so I'm not too sure. And I don't want to read it upright if it was reversed because it won't mean the same thing, and I'm not picking up like what it actually meant. So I'm going to do this one more time. If it comes out again, then that's what it means. That does happen. All right, what's going on? What is the message as a collective that we can all take in this week? Ace of Swords. So definitely new energy. There's big changes happening, and I feel like this week is about implementing like a new mental state. Maybe we're redoing our homes. Maybe we're renewing just the energy around us. But I feel like this is really big on like implementing new energy, creating new patterns, creating new habits, and like going to like, I feel like as a collective, we're all trying to level up to the next step in our lives. And by doing that, we're kind of decluttering our home. I'm getting big time. And we're decluttering like people, family, friends that just like don't really sit so well. And we're putting new positive energy. And that's what I'm getting big time as a collective this week. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe. Share my video, and make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you'd like to donate, the links are down as well. And to set up personal one-on-one readings with me, you can find that through my Facebook. Once again, I'm Scorpion Goddess, and this was Tarot of the Week. Bye, guys.